And welcome, this is Scuba with Let's Play Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. This is a game that originally came out in 1986 in Japan only for the Famicom Disk System. Was not released until 1993 in North America, and the 1993 version is what we are playing today. This is Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. Came as a package of 4 Super Mario Bros. Games, including this game that nobody had seen before on the North American shores, unless they went over to Japan at some point. But this is the game that we are going to be playing today, second in the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, at least in my opinion. Let's head in and commence the suffering. This is a much tougher game than the first game, and the first one's not necessarily a cakewalk either. The Mario games started out a lot harder than they ended up being, but this, as you can see, uses the updated graphics, very similar to, let's say, Super Mario World. And Mario has died already. That's probably not a good start. We have 2 options. We have a Mario game and we have Luigi game. This changes which character you control. You can either control Mario. Mario functions exactly the same as he did in the first game, or you can play as Luigi, who functions similarly to Mario. However, Luigi does jump higher, although he is a little bit slower, and he has a harder time stopping. He's got more momentum once you get him started. Most people recommend that you use Luigi in this game, and I'm no different. Luigi does kind of unlock some things for you because of his higher jump, so I'm going to be playing as Luigi in this game, and I'm going to be hoping for the best, but this game is not easy. This game is pretty much Super Mario Bros. 1, but harder. It looks very similar. The original version looked exactly like Super Mario Bros. 1, except that they added this. This is a poisonous mushroom. As we saw in the demo, it does damage to you. It's not instant death, but it does count as a hit, and hits are precious in this game, so I am going to not get hit. We're going to avoid all this. Notice that Luigi jumps very high. He's also a little bit harder to control, but hopefully the increase in height will help us go forward as opposed to the control that Mario does give us. I'm going to take this game a little bit more slowly than I did the first game because it's a lot harder, and I don't have this game as memorized as I do the first game. But I'm really just kind of paranoid of dying a lot in the first world. I should be able to make it through, but you never know what's gonna happen. All right, let's head forward. I'm not really interested in anything other than completing right now, so to the end we go. For the record, it's really easy to get to the top of the flagpole. I just don't really care all that much, but I'll show it off at some point. Luigi makes it very easy to get to the top. Mario, you need to kind of have a perfect-ish jump. Luigi, you just have to hold the button. All right, so Luigi can hit the top, which is good and bad. If you don't know that, then you're gonna have a little bit of trouble here. But since I do know that, I know to have the smallest jump possible with Luigi, and then we'll be fine. Now, ducking in this game is a little bit harder than it was in the first one. It requires a little bit better timing, but you should be able to do it. Head up here if you want to bypass a good portion of the level. Good portion, I mean like over half of the level can be skipped that way. I'm going to avoid doing that. I'm going to try to do it the harder way here. We have these platforms. They will sink when I land on them, so we need to get a running start into this. Otherwise, things will be bad. There is a 1-up there. He jumps higher. Did I mention that? He jumps higher. Yeah, this is still the first world. I was hoping to make it through without dying, but you know what? I'll take 1 death. It's only the second level, though. Oh, he jumps so high off the enemies. I'm still gonna do this the hard way. Still gonna do it the ignoring obvious things way. All right, away we go. There we go. That's the harder part. This one's the easier part. Still just as easy to bypass if you made it up top to begin with, though. They give you a ramp and everything, too. All right, there we go. Up top, just requires a bit of timing here. There we go. And you can still bypass a good portion of this. In fact, you can bypass all of this. There you go. And I believe there's something to the right here, but I'm going to avoid it. I have this game not quite as memorized as the first one, and I missed something in the first one, so that doesn't bode well for this game. But I believe there is still the warp zone in 1, 2. But I'm going to avoid warp zones. We're going to try to go through all of the levels in this game, despite the fact that it's probably going to do a number on my soul at the end. But we'll do it. We'll go through every last level. Like, that was just the first 2 levels, and I already lost a life. Now we got sky bloopers. Why are there sky bloopers? That's not fair to anybody. Yeah, no. All right, we made it. We made it. That was sketchy there, but we made it at the end. Luigi, you're a little bit harder to stop than I'm used to. And you jump so high. All right, this requires a bit of timing on my end. I'm gonna try to do it from the left. All right, we got it. We got it. You gotta be very quick on that. If it's a mushroom and you jump off to the right, this game will kind of lock you into whatever level of jump you've got when you get the mushroom, which is usually lower than you expect. So that's a good way to kill yourself, is to get a mushroom as you're trying to make a jump. And now that we've made it through World 1, or Level 1, 3, it's time to go to our first castle of the game. Already still at just 4 lives. Would like more. Would like more. All right, this one, I believe only Luigi can get that, but there you go. If it's a fire, I believe only Luigi can get it. And if it's Mario, you can't make the jump across if you get the mushroom. One of the reasons to bring Luigi with you. One of many. Should be able to make it there. All right. Thought for a second I needed to be on the lower one. The game does that to you sometimes. All right, there should be something out there. All right, there. I'm taking my time here. Taking my time. Because this game is not... No, all right, I made it. I made it. Not known for being nice. Okay, we're good. We're good. And it's time to take on Bowser. Bowser's not too difficult. Thank you, Luigi, but our princess is in another castle. Damn it, Princess Toadstool. It's still Princess Toadstool at this point. Why do you do this to me? But we have made it to World 2-1. Whew. First world went pretty well. I went ahead and dropped a save. The game does let you do that, just straight through the pause menu. But the game's pretty forgiving when it comes to game overs. I hope not to get one in this world, but it's entirely possible. I'm kind of done trying to show off my skills at this game. Now I'm just trying to survive the game. World 2 is where things get difficult. The first world, it was kind of throwback to the first game. This is where things are just like, nope, hope you can do it. It starts to feel like ROM hacks. If you've ever seen people play ROM hacks of like Super Mario World or the original game or Super Mario Bros. 3, it's more difficult, right? That's what this game starts to feel like. All right, we get the star. Notice how I'm carefully avoiding the water. Pretend the water's not there, because it's not. It's background scenery. You can't swim in it. Mario and Luigi just drop through it like it's not even there. Springs in this game are ridiculous. I'm happy that I made it up here. I believe this is a poisonous mushroom. Yeah. All right. Let's take advantage of the springs and their ridiculousness, though. And to make it up here. I don't know what the point of this is. Honestly, don't. Yeah, there's nothing as far as I can tell. Shit. Luigi, you're required for some of these levels. Let's you and me try to figure out how you stop eventually. And we can make it to World 2-2 without losing a life, but we'll see how long that lasts. Remember, this is just the second world, and this is probably comparable to World 6, 7 of the first game in terms of difficulty, I would say. Oh, dear God. That was so close. I think they didn't do that until World 7 in the first game. In 2-2, they introduced that mechanic where it's just like, yeah, there are blocks here, but they descend on the other side. Don't over jump it. All right, make it there. God. Trying to control your jump, Luigi. Work with me here. All right, this is where I normally die. I have trouble with this jump. I'll see what I can do with Luigi. I practiced with Mario, that's the problem. No, damn it. I held left, damn it. I held left, but it wasn't good enough. Yeah, we're gonna die a lot. I'm gonna get a game over. I'm not anticipating necessarily this world, but soon. World 2 or 3. I'm trying to avoid it this time, but we'll see what I can do. No, I'm waiting for the next one. It comes back very quick. Comes back quick. Notice that I'm not getting too many coins. They're not too friendly with the coins. But that's not a big deal because of how the game over works. And we'll see that when we see it. I won't need to explain it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll do what we can. We're waiting. There we go. All right. Good. Shit. Might as well just bypass it. Screw it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. I need it. But I can't get it. That's the problem. If you're Mario, you gotta jump off these guys. But if you're Luigi, you could just jump up and get them. Hooray, over halfway to another life. All right, this one I can get. This one's not too bad. Let's inch over to the right side. There. Not too bad there. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, this part. Yeah. They kind of hint at it, but if you can't figure out what to do here, there's a hidden block. And this is where Luigi, I should say, comes in very handy. Mario is not too useful for that part. Luigi is damn good for it, though. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good here. I think I got this from this point forward. Shouldn't be too difficult. All right, 2-2 down. The pain is coming. The suffering is coming. I can feel it. But it hasn't happened yet. Not yet. Go, get out of my way. Cheeps are here now. So I'm gonna take this extra slow. Wasn't this World 7 something that happened in the original game in World 7 that they did cheeps with Koopas? Yeah, it's harder than that now. So we're already past World 7 in terms of difficulty, I would say. I think this one will help me out. Let's go underneath you. They never had flying bloopers, though. Get the hell out of my way. I have to anticipate your arcs so strangely with these cheeps. No. And the arc on the fireball is a little bit different. It goes a little bit further out, I think. Go. All right, there. Fine. Good. Shit. Damn it, you're scaring the crap out of me. All right, down you go. We're going. All right, come on, cheeps. Don't screw with me now. Did I make it? There's no more cheeps. Okay, careful. Don't screw this up. Ha! There we go. 5,000 more points.